All right, welcome back to the sunny
Here.
days at the Racetrack Hockey Show. I'm Mark, and that's my boy
What's up,
Anthony.
guys? What's up?
All right, so let's get right into this here. What
Yeah,
the
man.
fuck is going on with this fucking team? Seriously,
Dude, it's shot.
it's
So,
shot.
you know,
It's shot.
I mean, it's been about like 2 weeks since we last did this. So, I love it. 6, 7 games now.
A lot has
It's
happened.
slow.
A
Yeah,
lot has happened.
some good, some
So
bad. Some good, some bad. But
yeah. So the first obvious issue is the defense.
I
What is
know.
wrong with this
Yeah,
fucking
man.
team? What's
The
causing
third
these
period in the
defensive
defense.
problems?
Um, yeah, dude. I think it's. I think. I mean, these guys are getting mixed up on their changes, man. They're getting called flat-footed.
Yeah.
I mean, they made the only good thing I think they did so far with this defense is just scratching Bolduc. That's
That's
like
the only thing.
that's
I
the
mean,
only good thing. Everything else is kind of like
he's got youth on his side. He definitely does. But having Pellick back in
yeah,
the lineup, somebody has to
yes,
sit, and it's got to
yes,
be him.
that has to be
It's
him.
got to be him.
And I like because he was paired up with Mayfield, so I think it brings Mayfield's confidence a little bit, knowing he has like a more prominent and just an overall better defenseman on his other side.
Oh, for sure.
Because if he fucks up,
Oh,
he fucks up, and then you have Pellick who's an absolute savage.
oh yeah. Guy's a
Making up for
savage
it.
for sure.
And Mayfield's struggling too, man. I mean, not struggling, but he's just making dumb decisions.
Me, I mean, me personally, I'd still stick him on the third pair him with Sebastian Aho. I'd love to see Riley with Pellick. Have that good defensive play on one side and have Riley come in with that speed and offense. But I mean, I'm not Lane Lambert. Lane Lambert does whatever the fuck he wants to do. So, but I mean, I think it's a combination of not having everybody healthy and youth.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, listen, you got Romanov and Dobson who have come into their own for sure. Dobson especially, and Romanov is. I mean, I've said it before. He is going to be, if not by the end of this season, next season, he is going to be an elite defenseman. He will remain at that top pair. That is our top pair, even if Pollock comes back.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the ETA is on Pollock, but like that pairing is the best pairing out of all of them.
Oh yeah,
Dobson and Romanov. I mean, Riley's good too, man. Riley's skating fast. He's looking nice on the ice. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to have him, man.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're not aggressive enough defensively as we were.
The period it shuts all the way down. It's just like, the whole. I guess Nashville, that first period looks great. Even the second period.
Yeah, Nashville was definitely a turnaround game compared to these other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I was at the Toronto game, and there was so many lapses defensively. And I know we're going up against a monster fucking team in Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, John Tavares. The guy still has it.
Marner's good.
So
JT. I mean, JT.
Yeah. So I mean, they're a fucking team. They're stacked, and it was even worse against Vancouver the game before. I mean, that game, Vancouver is on a fucking tear. And having Peterson, JT Miller, Brock Besser, I mean, they're fucking, that line itself is insane. The shooting percentages for those fucking guys is
I
nuts.
told you, I was like, so that week we played them, which was last week, but I think the game before or whatever they played us, dude, it was 6 games, 30 goals.
Yeah.
They're insane. 5 goals a game, and I doubt they're letting up 4 or 5 goals a game. I doubt they're bringing it to overtime.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I know Peterson's on point to break, double digits against the 3 digits now for points. I mean, I think he got like 10. I don't know if he got 107 or something last season. He's fucking crazy. So, and the kid's still young too. So their team is like, they're really turning around. Their goaltending, Demko and
Demko's always been good though. He's always been reliable.
Yeah,
he's always been reliable.
He's getting much better too. They got a lot of strong defensemen now, especially young defensemen. I mean, Quinn Hughes is fucking amazing. But having a good backup goaltender for once, having DeSmith in there, because he was great for Schittsburg. But he looks great for Vancouver. What are we, the fucking Vancouver show? We're talking about Vancouver this whole time.
I know. No, they look good though. They
look really good. That's how fucking well they played. We look like shit.
I mean, listen, those games happen though. We had a similar game against Pittsburgh. Remember,
Yeah, I know,
like a
but
couple weeks ago, and that was tough because that's in our own division too. And I
that
fucking
was
hate
just
Pittsburgh.
a complete disaster. But I mean,
I guess
this
Vancouver, yeah, I didn't
the
expect
bank.
that.
I mean, it was a disaster against both teams. But
Yeah,
specifically, what I noticed for the Vancouver game was the issue with cycling. So,
well, like our line changes or
no cycling in the offensive zone. So basically,
oh,
pulling the defense apart and opening up those shots. It pretty much tires out, in layman's terms, it tires out the defense. Um, that's something that the Islanders typically did well when we were playing at our peak. You know what I mean? Like, obviously that we're not there right now, but when we were, that's what we did well. That was our game.
yeah, like that 2020,
Strong
2021
forecheck,
season. Yeah,
strong forecheck, bringing the puck in, cycling. Get on. You hear Goring all the time, like get on your bike.
yeah.
Like that's what he means. So doing that and picking the defense apart, taking them to the deep waters and drowning them. I mean, that was what we do best. And Vancouver did that to us, and they had so many fucking chances off the cycle. We had fucking what? I mean, I think the actual stat for it was one chance off the cycle. We couldn't even get the cycle going. I mean, by the time we got into the offensive zone, we were getting picked off already.
But then you could say on the other hand, though, when we played the Coyotes, granted it's not Vancouver, but
not even close. But
we dude, I think it was like we won 5-1, bro. We were just throwing it out. And, we don't see that at all, man. Especially that season. This season is like every game's either a one goal win or an overtime win. It's not much more than that so far this season. So
yeah, I mean, when we blow out a
tough.
team, it's definitely a rarity.
Yeah,
but now when we're winning by 1 goal, it's not like a 2-1 game or a 1-0 game. There's like
us, like
5-4.
Yep, we had a lot. We had a few
like
5-4s.
We're giving up a lot of goals, and it's a lot of it is.
Comes down to, like, I think Sorokin is being tired, dude.
Sorokin is tired. He's definitely overplayed.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be his longest stretch of games played in a row.
What is it now? 11? You said?
I think if he plays tonight, I think it's gonna be 11. I think tonight.
Which running back?
His longest prior was 9, and that one was when Varley was hurt before. I think the 21 season or 2020 season. One of those two when Varley was hurt. Yeah, it was 9, but yeah, man. I mean, hopefully we get back on track. We're 4-5-1 the last 10, so it's kind of like that do or die time because you have the standings are splitting up now. Like it's getting bigger, the gap with the points. So we're sitting in 4th. I think that's the first or the second wild card seed in the Eastern Conference.
I mean, we're definitely taking a step forward and then 2 steps back. That's what's happening more consistent now. I mean, we're getting a win and then we're
losing 2.
We're losing 2, and it's.
We had a good homestand though. That little homestand we had a couple weeks ago. It was good.
Yeah,
man.
But I'm saying as a recent date. I mean,
the
last 2 weeks since we spoke. I mean, they've been middle. You know what I mean? They had nothing special about this fucking team right now.
Not winning it in overtime. We're just grabbing a point. Them losing. It's tough, dude. It's tough. We gotta. So now we play the Wild.
Yeah, playing Minnesota is going to be it's going to be tough against any team. I say that all the time. It doesn't matter.
We lost to the Sharks, so
yeah, we lost to the Sharks. We could lose to anybody. Anybody could beat anybody. There's no guaranteed wins in this league. The only thing the only thing you can do is give up time and space for free, and that's what you don't want to do. And that's what the Islanders have done way too many times. And I think that's really what the defensive problem is. I mean, not only can we not get sustained offensive zone pressure, we're letting them fucking free range in our own end too many times. I mean, it shouldn't be this way. The way the Islanders play the game, we're hard against those boards.
Yeah.
And they're able to get right by, start cycling right on us. And it's like, we can't stop it. We got guys out there for almost 2 minutes at a time, and then we're getting fucking scored on. It's awful.
And it's tough. Like, there's a few games that we had, like we come off the power, like we come up from killing the power play, and 20 seconds later we're letting one up. It's like, dude, it just hurts. You just kill like a 2-minute power play against, I don't know, the Preds or whatever, and then you're just letting one up right off the rip. It's tough, man. Like they got to make some changes, and that all comes down to, like I said, Lambert, man. Like Lambert, I don't know what the fuck he has in his head for these lines. These lines are shot. Lambert's mad. Okay, yeah, these
Lambert's
lines are crazy, bro.
I mean,
he's scratching Gauthier. I don't get it. He's putting in Wallstrom, which is nice. I mean, Wallstrom's good. Don't get me wrong, but like,
I'm going to disagree with you
there. He's all right.
He's not. No, he's not.
All right.
We've given him. Listen. Maybe on a skill basis, okay? If like what he could do by himself with nobody around.
I don't think he should be in the lineup like on the regular. I think he should just be.
But I'm saying
for scratch. Like that's
if you tell me though that a skilled player you're saying Wallstrom is a skilled player, then he should be in the lineup, but he's
All
not.
right, yeah, sure.
He's not that. No, listen, we don't have to agree.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
just
I'd
saying.
rather have like Gautier or Holstrom.
Oh, I'd rather have Gautier. I'd rather have Gautier all day.
I don't think he fits right now
for whatever.
lines.
No, he doesn't. And I mean, I was at work, and Anthony texts me, and he goes, "Have you seen the lines at the morning skate?" And I'm like, "No." And then he sends me the lines, and I'm thinking to myself, "You're fucking joking." I'm pretty sure I texted you saying this is a joke, right? You're fucking with me. And he goes, "No." And I was going to that game, to the Toronto game that night. That's when Lambert decided, all right, I'm going to take all these lines and I'm going to just
scramble it up,
fucking throw names to the wall and see if they stick. And that's what the lines are. Like, that's what he did.
I don't even know what they were. It was like Horvat.
It was Horvat, Lee, Wallstrom. So you get
yes,
the way they showed it on the morning skate, at least for what Rossner put on Twitter, you got Lee, Horvat, Wallstrom.
Look, man, I texted you though.
You did. The second line ends up being what was it? Palmieri, Nelson, and Hudson Fashing, right? Because was Engvall benched, or did he play?
No, he played. I think he was in the line with
because they dropped Barzy to the third line. I'm pretty sure
it was Bo, Wallstrom, and Lee, Engvall, Fashing, and Nelson. Which is like, I texted you. I'm like,
Engvall, Fashing, Nelson. Okay, so where they put Palmieri on?
I don't mind that.
Okay,
I don't mind that. Then Palmieri, Holstrom, and Barzell, just stupid. And then Martin, JPG, and Clutty.
That's right. Stupid. It's all because Cizikas got hurt with that hard slap shot. That's why.
I get it.
Weak still,
but that's one guy. That's one guy.
It's one guy
on the fourth line.
It's one guy on the fourth line, and I get it. Like,
you could just put someone else there.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I get Pajot plays a very similar game to Cizikas. He's hardworking. He's fucking gritty.
He's not gonna.
He doesn't give anything for free.
He's not gonna play the same game as Martin and Clutty, though. That's two different things. Pags is always straight to the net, body on the board, which is what Martin and Clutty does. But that guy's shooting pucks. Martin's not going to shoot your puck. If he's going to shoot it, it's going to hit the glass. It's not going to go near the net. No offense, but
I'm saying that if anybody on the team, the most similar to Cizikas, that's a center, is Pajot.
Yeah,
and he can win. Yeah. They both can win faceoffs. They're like top.
Sure, yeah, I think Pajot's one of our best faceoff guys.
I think he is our best faceoff guy. I think it's him, Cizikas, and then Horvat, or maybe Horvat and Cizikas are switched.
I like Nelson too. Nelson's a good faceoff.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yeah. But they
fucking crazy, bro. That game was absolutely crazy. Somehow we won in overtime, of course, never a full 60 minutes. But,
we came back and won in overtime though. We didn't blow the lead. We didn't blow the lead. We were down. Matthews undressed us, and then he undressed us twice actually, and then fucking
quick though. He was quick back.
Their team is fast. Their team is fast.
Fuck them though. Fuck them all.
Their team is fast. But yeah, those lines when they came out. And then the way they had Wallstrom at the first line, but the guy,
my thing is, why are you going to put Wallstrom in the first line when we made this trade to have Bo together with Barzell? Because Barzell needs that guy. He's not a superstar on his own. He needs a guy. And that's why we made a fucking trade to have Horvat.
Yeah. I mean, Barzell is definitely, he's becoming a superstar now. Like, he's coming back defensively. He's doing a lot of things.
He's great, but he needs a guy.
He needs a center. He needs a center. Right. He's not I know he's a natural center, but he is not a center. He needs to be on the wing because he's always riding those boards anyway.
100%. He doesn't take the puck straight up. He rides around. He looks for a little deke, and then he passes in front of net, and then you just see what happens. He does not take a strip. He's always against the boards all the time. Having the left side.
Yeah, I mean, having Horvat on the team, I think
he was the last guy on the ice when we lost to the Preds. I don't know if you saw that. The whole team went to the locker room, and he was still
so. I think it was a lot of that was taken out of context. I know Hickey said something, and then when I rewatched the game, it was right at the whistle. So, like, if you saw the clock for when we got scored on, it was 0-0. So, technically, they could have just let it run out, and that would have been it. We would have went into the locker room. Just happened to be at that right time.
Yeah.
Should they have all stayed out there? Probably. I mean, but Horvat is a fucking captain. That's why even though everybody else went out, there's still people on the ice, like teammates. He's going to stay.
Yeah.
He's a captain. Even though he's not our captain, in my mind, if Lee ever goes or if they ever decide to make a change, Horvat's the fucking captain. He does what a captain does on the ice
Yeah.
and off. So, but yeah, I mean,
How good was it beating Maple Leafs? You were there.
oh,
How nice
awesome.
was it?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It was weird to see these lines, though, man. I mean, with
Yeah,
Wallstrom being moved technically to the first line, but him only getting what? Like he had 7 minutes? I don't even know if he got 8.
I don't know if you could put a shot on the goal, but
So
yeah,
he
man.
and they were double shifting Barzy because then
Barzy's playing like 22 minutes a game.
they
Doesn't
put
make no
Barzy
sense.
back on the first line, which he should have been there anyway, and then you still see him on the third line with
He's just playing double. He's just
Palmieri and
compensating
Holmstrom.
for whatever the guys are not doing. It makes no sense. I'm just curious of what tonight's going to be. But them scratching Gauthier. So
I mean, at that
it
point,
just makes no sense. Like
if
he is one guy, all
exactly,
you got to do is just.
I mean, if they're going to double, go ahead.
You just got to put one guy in. You're a healthy scratch. You have Gauthier. So just I don't know. Drop. I don't know. If you want to drop Palmieri back, put Gauthier up, bro. Gaudier's killing it right now. He's shooting the puck. Drop somebody else back. Let the kid rock, dude.
Gauthier has earned his spot.
Oh my god! And now, Wallstrom hasn't played consistently. Like he even last year he didn't play consistently. Like
I mean, last year he was out the whole season.
So
so
just let him. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't know what Lane's seen in these in practice, but what we're seeing in games is Gauthier is killing. I think in the Arizona game he scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
and he had like 3 or 4 points.
And the guy
he's good.
Even against even against Vancouver, he still had good defensive plays. He didn't score, but he still had very good defensive plays. He is fast. He has that hustle.
Yeah.
Wallstrom is fucking slow. He's too fucking slow. And he's too young to be that fucking slow. Yeah. He doesn't seem to have that hustle. He doesn't really have that grit. He's not getting the opportunity to put those shots on.
Him and Holmstrom. Gauthier and Holmstrom.
Oh, yeah. The third line, which we talked about last show. I mean, why the fuck would you break up that third line? Why would you do that?
Just leave it. If things works, just leave it.
Lambert has done so much questionable shit that I'm not really surprised. But going to that Toronto game and seeing those lines in person was fucking weird. Yeah. So weird. And I get it. Like,
you knew
we're not playing well.
You knew it wasn't going to stick. Because, like, why would you, putting Wallstrom on the first line, you just know, it's not going to stay like that.
No.
No.
He was
makes no sense.
And he quickly just became a placeholder, and he just warmed the bench. That's all he did, because Barzal was double shifting. If you want to double shift Barzal, teams do this. Put a 7th defenseman. Or be a smart guy and put fucking Gauthier back in the lineup, and then you don't have any of these fucking problems. I get it. Fucking Cizikas is out. Then put Clutterbuck at the center. They did that one game, and it worked out fine. Put Hudson Fasching in Clutterbuck's spot and move Clutterbuck into the center spot. He can win a faceoff. He's good on the right side.
Engvall needs to stay with Nelson, and then that third line just needs to stay B. Like Holmstrom and Gauthier and Palmieri, just leave, you know what I mean? Just leave it alone.
It's the guys that shouldn't be scratched and that have been playing well enough throughout the whole season as a whole that keep getting scratched, which I don't understand. I mean, Engvall and Gauthier are 2 guys that, if I'm Lane Lambert, everybody makes mistakes, but our fucking defense is the main problem.
Yeah,
and
they're getting caught flat-footed and all that.
We're getting caught flat-footed. You're punishing the wrong guys,
and then you're getting caught in front of the net. I mean, this is a whole defensive thing. But you're good.
If you want to sit them though, then run 7 defensemen. Stop putting Wallstrom in the fucking lineup. There's no reason because if the defense is the problem, have that extra guy. Get a little bit extra rest for some of your bigger pairings. That's it.
The second line's good, man. Usually it's Nelson, Palmieri, and Engvall, and then that third line is JPG, Holmstrom, and Gauthier. I think I said before.
Leave it alone. It's the third line. It's the third line.
JPG's a savage. I love JPG. I know you do too. Yeah. Holmstrom's coming out of his colors this season. He's looking good. I like him, man, a lot. And then Gauthier, he's seasoned. Even though he came from the rags, he was good there. I think he got drafted by Carolina or someone. Dude, he's good.
He's earned his spot on this team.
Yeah, man, he's good, dude. I like.
He's
him.
Earned his spot. He doesn't really. I don't see what else he has to fucking do to get Lane Lambert to make him consistent.
Nuts too, man. Imagine you just had a 3 or 4 point game, and all of a sudden you gain scratch for Wallstrom, who didn't even play last year.
Wallstrom didn't play for for 15 games before they threw him in the Toronto game. He didn't play 15 fucking games in a row.
And Pellick didn't play. I mean,
imagine sitting for 15 games
and then you just
going to the top line.
Mm-hmm.
and then only getting 8 minutes. Like, none of it makes sense. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
And that's the thing. Like, you saw it. You're like, oh, Walsham in the first, and just like, it's not going to stay like that.
I mean, it's one of those things at this point where it's just Lambert. I mean, it's got to be Lambert. I mean, the defense needs the confidence. The defense doesn't.
I think having Pellet back's going to bring it back. I think it's
taking a little. It's going to take a little while because Pellick is also.
I think he needs to stick with Mayfield because Mayfield and Bulduke are not working. Mayfield's like the weaker link in that defense right now.
Yeah.
So and like he's getting caught on his switches on power plays. He's leaving guys open. Like dude, like I said, Pellick with Mayfield. Hopefully, like their communication or whatever is going to work because the Bulduke and Mayfield thing is just not it, dude. Not it.
Definitely not. I mean, we'll see.
What Romanov though is keen.
they're going to be the number one guys for a very long time.
I hope so. Yeah, Dobson's sticking around. I do every game now. He's scoring a goal or whatever. You just see like in the comments like just Dobson for All-Star game. He should be. I don't know how he didn't get it, but
they fucking snubbed him. They snubbed him. But it's a fan vote. That's what it is. I mean, that's why you see that's why you see so many guys from the same team in there. That's really what happens.
You're always going to see the Canadians. You're always going to see
Toronto, always. But listen, it's whatever. It's the fucking All-Star game. I mean, at this point, all I care about is if Barzell wants to enjoy himself and put on a show, great. As long as nobody gets fucking hurt.
Yeah, it's all skills now anyway, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I mean, you can get hurt doing fucking anything. So that's what I'm saying. I don't care. So, but yeah, I mean, even in the most recent game, the Nashville game, we played really well. The defense looked great. I'm like, all right, maybe these guys are turning the corner. Maybe it's having Pellick back, whatever it is. Sorokin is now looking like he's back in form, right? The guy is fucking yeah. Well, but Sorokin really all game, him and Saros were battling. I mean, they looked good, fucking great. I mean, Saros is a Vezina winner for a fucking reason, but Sorokin looked like his old self. He was coming out to the top of the crease. He was aggressive on those fucking saves.
It's nice when you don't have like the puck in your zone for a minute.
Yeah, he seemed confident. Nice. He seemed real confident.
You don't gotta go blocking a glove. You don't have like Mayfield and Voodoo letting guys just take shots all day. It's nice, dude. It's nice.
It was nice. Confidence. Exactly. He was able to see the puck pretty consistently.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of screens. You want that that's a big problem for the Islanders too. I mean, they can't fucking clear the front of the net. I mean, we're either screening him ourselves or he's getting screened by the other team.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say like a nice like Dobson, he's gonna check the shit out of you if you know what I mean? Yeah. Same with Martin and Clutty will too. Clutty bodies anybody. But yeah, you want that strong defensive front. Yeah, talk about that Maple Leafs game. Like, how was it seeing JT back?
Oh my God! Well, I did want to before we get to that. I did want to talk about the last thing because it's bothered me, the Lambert thing. So Martin had that turnover right at the national game. Okay, he had that turnover. It was a horrible turnover. Okay, but he shouldn't have been on the fucking ice to begin with. What was it? Was Barzell, Martin, Clutterbuck all on the ice for that fucking that line?
I mean, Martin, that's
I mean, I get it, but like, this is the last dying bits of the game, okay? And you're fucking having those guys out. You're trying to get to overtime now, right? So you have that lead, it's fucking blown, okay? Now it's tied. You got to get that point. So you want to have your best foot forward going to the rest of this fucking game till you get to overtime to secure that fucking point.
Yeah.
You're now fucking double shifting these guys. You got guys out there way more than they need to be. It's a shame that you don't have fucking Horvat out there, one of the best fucking face-off guys, okay? You don't have him out there with his strong line of Lee and Barzell. You have Barzell, Clutterbuck, and Martin. Martin, I love him. I do. He shouldn't have been out there. He shouldn't have been out there.
I think 10 to 12 minutes max a game for him.
It was a bad turnover, yeah, but Lambert made a horrible decision throwing him out there. I get it. Lambert also you want to have the energy line, but you have that line out there with Cizikas or whatever. Okay, he can win a faceoff. Okay, but regardless of the scenario, I mean, you got to have your top line for the dying minutes of a game that's going into overtime. You have to, because anything's going to fucking happen. You want to have an opportunity to take it back the other way and score? What are you going to do with Clutterbuck and Martin? No, you're not. Fuck no. I mean, they're NHL players. They'll do what I can never fucking do. Trust
He's not
me.
his
But
first
there's
time
no
coach.
fucking way that's in my mind, that's not your top choice. And for whatever reason, Lambert likes to ride these guys and put them back in. And like, it's a
It's not his first
waste.
time doing it though. I forgot what game. Maybe it was a Carolina game. Dude, Lambert scratched Barzy for the last like 4 minutes.
Yeah. There was so many instances where he doesn't play in the last dying minutes of overtime. I mean, he doesn't fucking go out there. Then Horvat doesn't go out there.
4 minutes is long.
Yeah.
That's long.
And overtime is the time where you get all that room, 3-on-3. You want your best skaters out there. And he's our best skater.
You know what you want? You don't want Wallstrom.
You don't want Wallstrom. I don't want Wallstrom in my fucking locker room. I really don't. I mean, the guy's been given enough fucking chances in my mind. He's been given enough chances.
I like him as a healthy scratch. I don't want him on the ice.
I don't like him as a healthy anything. He can get the fuck off the team. Seriously. That's how I feel. I mean, at this point, I've given the guy the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know he didn't really play last season, and I know he's finally back, but like, he's got to be doing something wrong for him not to get this much time, playing time. You know what I mean? Think about it. Everyone was saying it was Trotz. Trotz is holding him back. Trotz doesn't like to play the youth. Okay, Lambert says he's going to play the youth. Obviously, he has Holstrom. Fashing. Fashing's the healthy scratch guy. Fashing is that guy you throw in there, and he's going to go anywhere. That's who you want in there. That's what I'm saying. Like, if anyone's going to sit, it's going to be him. Mm-hmm. And that's the only really, guy that makes sense.
Holstrom.
Gauthier is not a guy you scratch, but for whatever reason, he wants to play Wallstrom. But then he doesn't even utilize him properly. So what the fuck are we doing?
He doesn't even keep him on the first line. I don't know. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to have the guy, you're going to give the guy playing time, but you're going to give him less than Clutterbuck and Matt Martin.
If we're like in the Ranger spot right now, right? You're pretty like locked in. You want to fuck around a little bit? Go for it. But yo, dude, we're fighting for a wild card spot, and you want to be like, you know what? You haven't played Wallstrom all year. Let's put him on the first line. See how that goes.
To me, in my mind, you're in a hunt for a playoff run. Like, you don't fuck around at all. You are in the fucking bottom of the standings. You want to fuck around? You want to be San Jose? You want to be San Jose? Then you can fuck around. You can put whoever you want. You bring the whole AHL team up. You can fucking do whatever you want.
But dude, even Sorokin, man, Sorokin hasn't had off in like.
He might have off tonight. He might have off tonight.
He might.
It's back to back tomorrow.
What I would do is I would put Appleby in tonight. Fun fact about Appleby, hasn't started an NHL game in like 6 years, and
I'm so confident.
I think his last NHL start, or even in an NHL in the net between the pipes, was like 2018. But besides that, I would put Appleby in tonight, and then I would have Sorokin go for tomorrow. So
I agree. Winnipeg,
and just come out hot. Like, come out hot tonight.
Winnipeg is definitely a much stronger team.
The first line should be Wallstrom, obviously. And I don't know. No, I mean, I'm only fucking around. But no, the first line should be like the regular. It should be Lee, Barzy, Horvat. That third line, I really shouldn't touch, man. Like we said, we've been over this a few times already. But tonight should be a night.
No, nobody's going to listen to us, though. I mean, Lambert's not watching our show. So,
no.
Fucking guy. He should.
Like I said on our Twitter, bro, he's either on the crack or he needs medicine because those lines are shot, dude. But hopefully they do give Sorokin the break tonight. If they don't, I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had him start both fucking games. That would be really stupid.
That'd be fucking mean. I'm not trying to sound like a baby, but this guy.
The guy needs rest.
He needs a. I'm tired, boss.
Oh my God, I'm tired, boss. No, he
dude, it's a lot, dude. That's a lot.
He is the most worked out of anybody right now.
Especially when you have like.
There's nobody facing
Varley's
more Sorokin.
You have Varley. Use him a little more, but you can't use him when you're losing every fucking game on the road. Yeah. Stop messing with the lines and just trust it. Like, he doesn't trust anything. He does it's like ADD. Like we win a game. You know what? Just let's just scrap that. We see if we go. Like, I feel like he just wants to test what he could win with. But like, dude, just leave it alone.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, he must have never heard of
full-time. Holstrom's good full-time. I think there's like his first season full-time having him on the ice. It's great. JPG, great. Gauthier, leave him in. Dude, that third line is good. That third line's great. Leave it.
Doesn't make any sense.
If you want to mess around with things, fuck around to defense. Don't mess with if he touches Dobson and
That's the only pair
Bowman,
you don't
that's
touch.
it. That's it. Just leave
That's
it.
it.
But you want to put Riley with somebody. Riley's fast and he feeds pretty good. You want to mess around with, if you want to mess around with the defensive pairings, do that. Do that. Put Riley with Mayfield. They were together a little bit before Pellick came back, or put Pellick Mayfield. Mess around with that, dude. Like, don't.
The defense is
wouldn't
the
go
only
crazy.
thing we should really be fucking
Sebastian
around
Aho's good too, though. You know, you could put Aho with Riley, which they did against. I think
with. Which they did, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's a good pairing. Let those guys rock. That's the only thing you should change is the defensive pairings besides Dobson and Romanov. Offenses are right, bro. We're scoring goals. We are. We're scoring goals. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not a 2-goal team anymore. We're scoring 4 or 5 goals a game. I think. Yeah. Obviously, besides Vancouver and the Penguins game, whatever. We're scoring like a decent amount of goals. Like, it's not bad.
No, yeah. I mean, our
it's
offense,
just a defense.
Yeah.
Lets up every goal in the third period and says, hey, we're going to play basketball now. And then we have 20 shots on goal in the third. It's crazy, dude. It's not the fucking offense, man.
Yeah. No,
like, dude, we talked about this in the first episode. For our first episode, like, dude, we lost, what was like, at that time, it was like 9 games in overtime. Yeah. It's because we're letting the goals up. It's not because we're down and we're scoring. It's because we're up and we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what it is, man. So like I said, I never played hockey. I'm not a head coach nor my GM, but
we can't.
I know stupid when I see stupid. So
it's pretty fucking stupid. We can't prevent. We can't do the basic shit of preventing a cycle, and it's becoming more apparent. And when it comes to, by the time they have it around. Behind our net, and they're kind of looking for those opportunities, much like the power play. We can't cover. I mean, when it's not in the power play, we can't cover our man, and then we can't even cover the fucking zone and play the puck.
We're looking good
on the penalty kill.
The power play, though.
We look good on the power play, but I'd rather be good on the fucking penalty kill and not give up so many fucking goals.
31st on the penalty kill.
Are we 31st?
I think we are.
We're 31st now.
See,
we were ticked up. We got up to like 28, and I was like, "All right, we're not."
It was like 79% on killing the power. Yeah, and
I think it's less. I think we're like 72. I think our penalty kill is fucking dog shit. I think 79 is middle.
I'm trying to find it, but
unless I'm wrong, you let me know because I want to know.
I can't find it, but. Yeah, I think it was against Nashville. I could be wrong. I think we were 31st. It's bad, dude, but
it's fucking awful.
Yeah.
No fucking. I'm gonna look it up because I want to fucking know now. Now it's gonna bother me. I know this is not the most important thing to look up right now, but I want to know. I do want to know. Let's see. Oh, I was right. 72.8. Oh, that's fucking awful. Yeah, 72.8.
Where are we ranked?
And that's 29. You know who's worse? Minnesota.
San Jose?
Minnesota's right below us with 71.8. Jesus. Yeah, San Jose is 71.6. They're
like the stepchild.
They're fucking terrible. Where's our power play anyway? Our power plays, I don't even think our power plays were 9. Okay, I was going to say, I wasn't sure if we were in the top 10. We are 24.6. Fucking Rangers, 28.2. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck the Rags.
Play them soon for them next month.
That's right. That's a lot of Metro games in February.
We've been out of the division for a while. We played a lot of West Coast. We did the Canada run. We're gonna do the Canada run. So now we gotta catch back up with the Metro. That's when it all comes into place, man. That's when it's.
After we cover,
last season, I think we went to like the 3rd or the 4th last game, bro. We're like, all right, we gotta win on the train to Melbourne. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
win this game, and if the Caps lose this game, and this and that, like it all comes down, man. It's
gonna be the same shit. It's gonna be the same fucking shit. I am not. If nobody could tell, I am not very confident in this fucking team. We have a winning record technically.
I like the team,
but if you look at the fucking overtime losses, you put the losses together, those are losses. I know they're points, but those are still losses. You know
imagine
what I mean?
Imagine like just winning half of those. You sit in second.
Imagine not blowing it and losing in overtime. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, dude, maybe just win half. Fuck. Next topic.
Yeah, we're sounding so fucking negative now. All right.
It's a good team. Right.
We're okay. We're all right.
We're
All right. So
Go for
John
it.
Tavares, the snake, comes back to the island. Okay. I
Thou
was
shalt
at
not
that
say his
game.
name out loud.
Do not say his name 3 times or he will appear in the mirror.
Write
So
it
I was
down,
at
my
that
boy.
game, and I never actually got the luxury of being at the first game back, which I know is fucking insane and will never
Oh my
compare to
god, that was like
anything.
5 years ago. Man.
Was it 5 years already? How many? That was 2019.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh my god, we're old. All right, well, um, every time he touched the puck, there was
Have
goals,
they?
obviously,
Before we get
but
into, have they? Has he beat us?
yes.
Fuck me. All right. Keep
They
going.
have. They have.
I hope not.
They had to have.
I'm gonna say
Now you're gonna make. See, now I'm being rude.
Nah, I
again.
tried. I already tried. I
I'm,
already tried what you did. I couldn't find it.
I,
That's
I,
why I
I'm,
asked
I'm
you.
going. I'm going on here again, and I'm being fucking rude to everybody
Just
watching.
think about it. You only played
The whole 5 people that are watching this show. No,
How many people are watching?
No, I'm joking. I have no idea. Last 10 games. Let's see between these guys.
You see, you're better with that stuff than me.
Okay.
No, it was nice, man. Overtime.
So
winning.
they beat us last year, January 23rd. They beat us 5-2. Yeah.
Once in 5 years.
Oh no, was that? Yeah. That was 5-2. Holy shit! All right, well,
Whatever. All right, talk about it, kid.
oh no, we lost 5-2. All right, I'm sorry, I'm fucking not paying attention now. Yeah, the fucking game was an electric game. Like I said, nothing like the first fucking game, but every time we got on the ice,
first period though got me nervous, man. It was like,
oh my god! I mean,
quick. Marner came in. No, Matthews came in hot, dude. I was like,
their team is fucking insane to watch. It's really nuts. And to think that Lou Lamoriello helped create that fucking team, and then look what we have. No, that's so yeah. I mean, they're fucking insane. I mean, they're skill wise, they're levels. There's levels above us. They're levels above us.
Yeah,
but we were down, obviously, and then we found a way to come back and win.
It was 3-1.
But it's still, I don't know about you, it's still weird to not see Tavares in an Islander jersey. I mean, with everything that happened, obviously he's still a snake and I don't want him back. But it's still fucking strange. It's still fucking strange.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I wouldn't say I think it's like uncomfortable. You're just like, there wasn't no like farewell, just like, hey, don't trade me, but I don't want to resign. And then all of a sudden, I'm a Maple Leaf.
Yeah,
I think it's just uncomfortable. Like to see.
Here's my picture.
I just love
my
it,
pajamas.
Bro. Like, the booze, bro. The booze when he touches the ice. And you know what really got my dick hard? That last game against the Maple Leafs when he scored his 1,000th point or whatever, and then we just buried him in overtime.
We still fucking won.
Buried him in overtime.
That's I didn't care. I was like, he can get that point. I'm fine with it as long as we fucking win.
Get another 1,000, kid.
It's another memorable night for you, motherfucker. Like, that's all I wanted.
They play the tribute, and everybody's just booing him, bro. Like no one wanted it, man.
Oh,
and then just the overtime. You know this overtime that you were at the last game, dude. Barzy just a little pad in there.
Oh my god, it was great fucking play. Great play. Yeah. It was great.
Romanov had a snipe that game.
We did.
Romanov had a fucking snipe, bro. The Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire.
I love that.
Dude. We have to do an episode.
He'll be scratched probably. They'll probably put in like Bortuzzo. I don't know, but
I think if he scratched Romanov and put in Bortuzzo, I think I'd fucking just. I think I'd leave. I don't know. If I told you
2 weeks ago they're going to scratch Cody and put in Wallstrom, I don't know what would your reaction would be. But anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
I mean, Pietro might be in that next week. Shannon Hogan might be in. I don't know, man.
Shannon Hogan. Oh my god.
Hogan. But dude, talk about it, kid. Yeah, GT back, trash.
It was fucking. It's still weird to see him there. We had a entire row of Toronto Maple Leafs.
I saw that in front of you.
In front of us. Oh my god.
Popcorn on him.
I no. The first 2 people that sat right away as we were sitting there with our food.
Yeah,
it was a father and a son, and the son was young. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know that they're watching the wrong team. They don't know that.
Yeah, no idea. He wasn't raised right.
But then these fucking assholes come in, And the guy is obviously a Maple Leafs fan. He's got the
I
stupid
saw
because we
you
have.
wearing a Tavares jersey too in front of you.
You see the R2D2 hats they gave
Yeah,
for the Star
yeah,
Wars night, so he's
yeah,
got like a fucking boat
yeah.
captain. He looks like an asshole, but he's not wearing a Maple Leafs jersey, but he's speaking French. Speaking fucking French. Yeah, he's speaking fucking French. So when they scored on us for the first goal, and then we get one back, right? So he was saying shit in French after they scored, saying whatever. He's up, clapping, all this shit. We got people, obviously, the Islanders faithful, telling him to sit the fuck down. But there was two guys right in front, right when we scored. And
Yeah.
I already told a couple people this. They heard him
I'm like
speaking
easing
French
in for
before.
this.
They heard him speaking French before. So once we scored, they get up and they turn around and they go, "Sacre bleu!" And they're like, "Fuck you, Frenchie!" Like they're fucking going at this guy. And I'm like, "Oh, this poor child is just fucking sitting here. He's not even involved with this fucking degenerate piece of shit." But
America.
he deserved it. He deserved it. But no, it was fucking great. And you know what? They have a huge fan base, but there was a ton of fucking Maple Leafs fans there. Like I heard "Go Leafs Go" way more than I thought I was going to hear. To be honest, while I was at the stadium,
I don't have an explanation for that. It is weird. I could say like Montreal because like I've been to a Montreal Islanders game a few times, and there's always a lot of Montreal.
I mean, the Canadian fan base is always going to be big.
Yeah.
So that's I guess it's normal, but it's weird. Like we're on Long Island, I'm looking at these people. I'm like, are you bandwagon fans? Did you travel here? Do you fucking live here? Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, the game
crowd though, that crowd at the Arizona game.
Because they got what is it like 6,000?
New York taxes are too high. So everybody just moves out, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's a college.
ASU plays there. Yeah, the Sun Devils.
So it was. I think they only have like a max of 4,000 or 6,000, something like that.
I heard shout out the Blue Orange Armory. I heard them, bro.
Oh yeah,
man.
Well, that's nice. The thing. Like you got like 5,000 fans in total, and 1,000 of them are Islander fans. They're gonna be loud. That's what I'm saying. It's a small,
nice, dude. It was nice.
It's a small stadium, but it was fucking weird. I'm like, holy shit! Like,
you heard it, right?
Awesome.
Yeah. It's legit. You hear the chant. Yeah, man.
But no, I mean,
how was when they won in overtime? How was it though?
I mean, I was going absolute ape shit. Like I said, if everybody saw it on Twitter, I did videotape those fuckers. It was great.
Man.
But I mean, even though we won that game, there's still way too many lapses defensively on the Islanders.
Dude, they were up. They still. I mean, scored 4 goals. Like, yeah, it's nice to win, and absolutely,
it's nice to win. But I rather just not have to fucking keep coming out of a hole. You know what I mean? I don't want to be on top and give up either. But
it stems back to is
it's defense. Lambert.
Fuck around with the defense. Stop messing with the offense is scoring. We're not having that trouble. We're having trouble catching back up, or we can't keeping the lead.
Yeah, and they can't seem.
It's not like we can't score. We're not getting shut out. I think we've only been shut out like 3 times this season. We're not really getting shut out.
Yeah, I mean, scoring is not the problem, but it's a lot of basics defensively that we can't seem
out to dry.
Yeah,
keep on your man. And we'll win a few more games. Like
that's the problem, especially on the 5-on-5. Everybody keeps. I mean, especially on the defense. Like we've seen it. Even Romanov is guilty of it.
Everybody's guilty of it, but
they're leaving his man.
Like
there's no communication,
or they all get bunched up in front, and then they screen Sorokin, and then it's just a quick bop.
And then it's a cluster. It's a clusterfuck. The fucking defense breaks down. It
always gets messy in front of the crease, dude. It either gets messy in front of the crease, or they just leave, or they forget their man with the wrong shift, and then it is what it is. And then Sorokin's just gonna be like, all right, I'm either gonna do a block or a glove and see what happens. Listen, man. I don't know. Like last year, we didn't really see this issue. It was pretty consistent with the lines. You know what I mean? It was pretty consistent. Like I think Fashing was like the main healthy scratch that we would see like come in and out of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I said that too because I saw him like my first time seeing eyes against the Caps. And I was like, oh, who is this kid? And they're like, oh, no, that's Fashion. Like, that was like the guy, like, all right, he's going to come in and out. Now it's like, dude, it's everybody, bro. You don't know what the fucking lines are going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean,
I don't know.
Lambert. Big game tonight. Need a win tonight. So.
Oh, yeah. We need to win every night.
Every game.
Every fucking
it'll be
night.
Beautiful.
Fucking win. Every night. I mean, no game is fucking easy, man. And we are not in a position to be like, all right, we lose one. We're all right. Like, we can't afford to take the foot off the gas. We have to go.
Question for you, though.
What?
What do you think the players are thinking with these decisions by Lambert?
I think in this, I think they think, I think, maybe, I mean, not everyone's gonna. I don't think anyone's gonna bring it to his attention. Maybe somebody.
No, I'm just saying.
It's never gonna be a big thing.
Let's say like
They got to be thinking. They got to be thinking the same shit. They got to be thinking the same shit.
Because I'm just like.
They have to be thinking, what the fuck is happening?
What the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
What the fuck are you doing?
Like The Office. Like, who brought Toby? You know what I mean? Like, why are you bringing Toby with us?
Oh, like, Toby's not even a part of our family. He's not even a part of his family.
You should go.
Yeah, you should go. Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I mean, even though we have defensive troubles, we're still in the wild card. I think we are. I think we're the first or second with Tampa Bay. And I'll double check that real quick. I think it's us and Tampa Bay right now for the wild card. It's just pretty shocking because Tampa Bay is good, man, especially in recent years.
But that's how tough our division is. So
division's very tough.
So that's why it's really anybody's game. But it's more of a reason for us to
it's
really
just
like
slipping a little bit though. Like if you
we're definitely slipping. Like but we haven't been dominant. Like really, like we've been dominant against like some teams that we definitely should be dominant against.
Okay,
but then we haven't either. Like losing to San Jose is obviously not dominant. So it's basic issues on the defense, and I think a lot of that stems from coaching. Because
we're not even in the wild card anymore.
It's the same fucking team.
We're not even in the wild card right now.
I'm not surprised. It could change with a win tonight or in a win tomorrow. It could change.
Yeah. So we're a point behind the wild card, but they also have Detroit and Tampa Bay have like 2 games in hand against us.
Yeah,
it's really tight. We're like halfway in the season. Like I said, a lot can change. Like I said, the second half of the season could be sick, dude.
It could be, but I'm going to say
we were second for like a couple of weeks. We were like just chilling.
That's what I'm saying. That it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit till we get to the end.
It doesn't mean shit till it's made.
So,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like this team, in my opinion, hasn't done enough to show that it's ready to not only get a playoff spot, but to go far in this playoffs.
I think they deserve the playoffs. I think we're good enough. I think I don't know, man. We bring that
players. We have the tools, but they're not being utilized.
It's that full 60 you're talking about.
It's a full 60. They can't play a full fucking 60, and it's just basic shit that we were always strong with these same players that we're now no longer strong with, and that is coaching. 100%. It's got to be coaching.
It's like the Capuano days.
I don't want to be at the bottom for the fucking penalty kill. I don't want to be like the bottom. That was
the other way around.
Trotz comes in and then it fucking goes the other way. We have like the best penalty kill in the fucking league, the best goals against average in the fucking league, going from the worst.
Something happened with that, man. That's probably personal. I don't think he just. That's a whole.
Seeing him at the post game made me want to cry. I missed that.
Man. I know that was
that bald, angry, beautiful bastard. I miss him.
Beautiful man.
I miss him.
I think Nashville is his home. Like I think that's
good. I mean, good for him. He deserves a fucking general manager spot. And Nashville's fucking great. They were sold out our game for the Islander game. They were sold. They're fucking. I haven't been to the stadium, but I know a bunch of people that are in Nashville and they've been to the stadium. They're Islander fans too. Fucking immaculate stadium. Great fan base. They're all for it.
I was gonna say the fan base is really good there, man.
Fucking. I mean, even their goal chant. Because the goal chant is "Hey, you suck." I'm like, I missed that. That's great. I'll take it. We fucking do sometimes.
It surprised me because it's the South, man. The South isn't really. I mean, listen, you got Tampa. I mean, besides Tampa, you have Carolina and then Florida.
Carolina's got a good fan base too. They got a nice.
I don't know. Carolina does, but besides that, like I think Atlanta had like 3 NHL teams, and none of them worked. Like, I think because Calgary used to be in Atlanta.
Calgary was in Atlanta.
In the 80s, they moved in the 80s. Then you had the Thrashers, which now I think all the Atlanta teams just go to Canada. Winnipeg.
Who was the current Winnipeg was
Atlanta. Thrashers.
So it was Winnipeg. So not Calgary. It was Winnipeg.
Calgary used to be.
No, it's Winnipeg used to be.
No, Calgary too. I think they left like in '85.
So Calgary was Winnipeg. Calgary was the Thrashers.
Calgary used to be Atlanta Flames, and then they became the Calgary Flames. And then
okay.
Jets.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Look at you with the knowledge. Look at this guy.
The more you know.
The more you know. All right. Well,
big game tonight. That's what we're gonna do. Leave it off. A big game tonight. We're going to see Soroka neck for the next 3 seasons, and
and then he's gonna fucking hate
go
himself.
back to KHL.
Oh my god.
And Kevin Poolen's going to be our backup with Appleby, and that's
where is Kevin Poulin? You throw that name in. I love to know where that fucking guy is.
He played in like the U.S. men's national team like 2 years ago as a goalie.
How old is that guy now?
Kevin's probably like 36. Let me check.
He's 36.
I remember when. Hold up. I'm just gonna double check.
Because I remember in the dog days of.
I was close. 33.
I remember when they used to say he was the future on the fucking jumbotron
he plays for Team Canada.
At the Coliseum. He plays for Team Canada.
Team Canada. He actually was in their Winter Olympics in 2018. He was their goalie for the Winter Olympics. That was pretty cool.
So he's not doing shit now. Is what you mean?
I can see.
I remember that Kevin Poulin. They would have the future on the screen, and I'm like, all right, yeah, it goes the future. No, that didn't happen. I was very hopeful for Kevin Poulin. I got to meet Kevin Poulin too. I have his signature on.
You really?
Yeah, I have a signature on a.
He was actually
on that Puck Yourself T-shirt.
He was actually in the ECHL. He was in the ECHL last year.
Oh, he is.
He was last year. This is his first year not playing. He was on Montreal Canadiens farm system from 2021 to 2023. So he was in the
just disappeared.
And the ECHL for like 2 seasons. Yeah, he's been all over the place.
He's just disappeared.
Yeah, he was in Russia for a little bit. I'm looking now. He was in Sweden for a little bit. Yeah, Kevin Poulin. He used to be the backup for Nabokov.
Like I said, they called him the future. They called him the future. Yeah, the future of nothing, unfortunately.
Dude, those were brutal days, man.
Well, that was the time that we had prospects and we'd fucking just
oh my god, let me think.
Put so much in their fucking head.
Let me think if I can name all the goalies in like 2016.
It's like what we did to Bailey. It's like we didn't let him progress properly, and he was misused.
Dude, we were in like 6th grade when we got Bailey. Do you know that? And he just left last year. We were like in 6th grade. That guy saw me grow. Like, you know what I mean?
That guy didn't see you grow. We grew, and we saw him just fucking be an ice zombie. That's what happened. Oh god! I know that everyone has a soft spot for Bailey. I feel bad. He's never had any complaints, but
can't hate on the guy.
He should have been gone
after like 2015.
He should have. He was still a fucking ice zombie. Yeah, he will always be an ice zombie in my mind. I'm always going to see him as that guy. So this was stick. That's what he did. That's what he did. Too many of that. Oh god! All right. Well, I think that's it for this show.
Yeah, man. That was good. It's good stuff, dude. Hopefully, grab the dub tonight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Follow the gram, and then add Sunny Day to the Racetrack, and then we'll see you next week.
Yeah, let's go Islanders.
Let's go Islanders.